What is up, Kingsmen? Welcome back to another Napoleonic Total War 3 battle. Today, we have the Battle of Wavre, and I'm joined by a fellow YouTuber, PopeJohnPaul.
Hey guys, how you doing? Good to have you all here.
Yeah, so we're doing another dual commentary.
It's been a little while since the last one. It's been a very... I'm just loving to look at all these armies. We've got a Battle of Wavre with Britain appearing in this one, so they're not abandoning Prussia this time like they did in history.
Now, what do you know about the Battle of Wavre? I did a little research, but I'm sure you know quite a bit.
I know a little bit, yeah. It's obviously like just more of a retreat sort of battle. It's like just the French engaging like the Prussian rear guard. It's like Thielmann's third corps, I think, gets engaged, and it's like they're just retreating, obviously back to Quatre Bras. I think it's like the night before or 2 nights before those two battles, and then they engage at Wavre.
Yeah, during Waterloo, I think. In fact, if I'm remembering from what I read correctly, I'm looking at these cores while I'm talking. They actually heard the thundering of the guns of Waterloo, the French did, and they were telling the general, we should go to the guns. And I think, I forget, Grouchy?
Yeah,
was that his name?
Grouchy,
Grouchy. He had just saw Ney get torn into by Napoleon for disobeying orders, and he had been ordered to engage the Blucher. And so he said, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go, and we're going to fight the Prussians. And if he had maybe relocated and helped at Waterloo, he could have maybe saved Waterloo.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. There's loads of variables for that, because like the Prussians were arriving. Like Thielmann never arrives on the battlefield to like actually help. Like it's all like Bülow and Perch, I believe, and Ziethen as well. Like their corps arrived, but yeah, maybe the roads also weren't great. Like the roads been. Like, the thing is, like, Grouchy was running on the same roads as, like, obviously Thielmann had been on and all the rest of the Prussian army, so they were really churned up and muddy. By the point that he arrived on them, they were, like, in the worst condition. The Prussians were, like, marching over them in good condition and then just making them awful.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he could have, maybe he couldn't have. It's hard to say, but...
But speaking of the French... They are advancing already on this village that the Prussians have. Kind of at a weird angle here.
They've already started to knock down like buildings, and they're already marching across in column, ready to go.
Oh wow, they have a lot of troops here. We have what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? If my math is correct. No, not 12. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Might be. Yeah, it looks like it's certainly a good strong force. This is a good good amount of someone's core here just being thrown forward, and it is actually kind of. Trying to outflank the Prussians currently, and Britain is currently obviously scrambling to just like kind of counter that. I honestly don't know if Prussia should really be taking that on himself to maybe like retreat some troops. Like he should be thinking, you know what, I need to like change my angle of my army a little bit. Yeah,
they're setting up artillery. It looks like maybe to return fire, but yeah, he has not adjusted his line at all, and they're receiving fire already.
They really need to, because Britain's not going to get there in time and set up in time. Like it's a race, it's a foot race, and it's not one Britain's going to win.
Yeah, it looks like he's throwing up some, I don't know if this is light infantry, maybe? Yeah, some light infantry, some Dutch light infantry is pushing up, skirmishers on the hill. Yeah, what's he got here? East Essex, and Pontius Pilate, bodyguards. They have a good angle, though. I like the hill they have.
Yeah, they do have a really nice... Oh, yeah, this artillery, like, as well through the building, like, that they just destroyed as well. They could fire straight through that gap that's now been opened up and hit those French.
Oh yeah,
they've got a nice little view there. That left-hand gun anyway does have a nice little view there.
Oh yeah,
even just having a look what cavalry have they? Oh, they have not brought any good cavalry. Well, I know you were saying before we actually saw the replay they didn't bring the Scots Greys, but they have a lot of cavalry to the British. They have King's Dragoon Guards.
Oh
they have Carabiniers, like the Dutch Carabiniers. They have brought some good cavalry still though.
Oh, Uxbridge bringing the heavyweight. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I love these Carabiniers though. Look at these silver helmets.
Lifeguards as well in there. Oh my gosh, yeah, these guys are nasty. Yeah,
that's gonna wreck a Frenchman's day, to be sure.
British heavy cavalry is good. Like, I mean,
it is.
They didn't. It didn't have anything like a cuirassier, but like they didn't need them. Like the Dragoon Guards are like on the same level as like cuirassiers and like Carabiniers of the French. So
we're seeing a lot more French now appearing further down towards Wavre by this bridge.
Oh yeah. They look like they're getting ready for an assault there. Britain again has no real like forces over here. It's just like if he pushes France, he's just got a bit of cavalry and some artillery to stop him. Like the other British force is a long way away, and they've got a long way to go. I don't know if they are going to try and defend Wavre or whether they're going to try and maybe join up with their other armies.
I'm holding space. I'm seeing they are actually pushing. Looks like they're going to try to go at least to stop this French army from advancing. Looks like France on the left is falling back across the river again. I think he did not like those odds. Yeah, he's totally falling back.
Yeah, wow, he is. He's just giving ground. Yeah, I'd say. I think he. I think he might be France center. I think France left is in this village, Lamal or whatever it is, and then we're gonna the French. Yeah, Lamal, and then I think French right is like that one that's just appearing near Wavre.
Well, actually, there's another general way over here on the right.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
So I bet you. God. I wonder. Then there's one also way in the back, which actually is the Imperial Guard.
Oh.
Looks like the Imperial Guard. Like their general is a combat gen. It's not an actual general.
Yeah.
But the Imperial Guard in reserve. How fitting.
How fitting, of course. Got to bring up the old boys right at the end just to smash their way.
Yeah. So it looks like France definitely has taken.
At the moment, the Allies are a bit stretched.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Prussia is taking this left side. Wellington looks like he's gonna have to try. He's trying to push up here to fill in the center, which France is not advancing for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, France should really be. France, I feel like, had their shit together. They need to push like quick because like Britain's having time now to set up. He's like this delay by France is actually saving grace for like the British at the moment.
Yeah, there's how many units here? If I could do my math, that's like 6. And who knows if they have reserves? They could be pushing across this river, and I mean they would have gotten trapped by a Nassau and Wellington if they pushed across right now. Plus Wellington or Uxbridge could have a field day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look
this
at all
flank's
this
looking. This flank's looking pretty good for the British at the moment. Like Wellington's flank, he's got the Black Watch there, and he's got the Camerons. He's got those fearless Scotsmen ready to defend that, and he's got the Royal Foot over there and some Brunswickers. Yeah, they got some good stuff.
I always love the Scots uniforms. I gotta say,
and the Brunswickers. I really like the jet black Brunswicker look.
Where's it? Where's that one at?
It's right at Gustavus von Normann. He's right in front of Wellington's line. It's actually like slightly isolated.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes. That's what I was talking about with the Prussian uniforms being the black uniform. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes, they have changed them. They now have their proper Prussian blue, which is good. But yeah, Prussian actually right now is having just cheap shots at French cavalry, actually, in Lamal. He's pushing forward.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Push up skirmishers on the side. He has no squarables, though, to defend that if there's cav. I think he's...
Yeah, he scared off the Cheval instead. They actually, instead of charging, they ran away.
Oh, yeah. France definitely has this village locked down. They have plenty of infantry.
I think that's the whole point, though, of like every time you play on Wavre, there's no way as an ally you could really lock down Lamal. It's just going to be taken by the French straight away.
Yep, that's true.
But I did see in the last time I played, I did a replay on this map. I forgot who. I think it was Austria, and they managed to get Jaegers in there. They must have been able to like deploy beyond like your normal deployment, and they got Jaegers in there. And it did slow down the French a little bit, but in the end they just shelled the building to pieces.
So Wavre is secured, looks like, by the UK, but we have French detachments advancing towards it, looks like.
Yeah, a couple of regiments coming forward now. I was just looking, actually, another really good-looking unit, that since we're on about uniforms. The Nassaus, those Nassau Grenadiers. Oh boy, they look good.
Oh yeah, with like the top hats? Or
like the bearskin hats with like the red on the top of their bearskins.
Oh, now I gotta find them.
They're in a column on the right-hand side. They're like near that. There's like a 6-pounder. They're just to the left of them. With the Duke of Orange, Prince of Orange.
Oh yeah, there they are. Oh yes.
Yeah, they look good.
Man, I gotta say, they almost look like hussars.
They do. They look like almost like dismounted hussars.
Yeah,
they really do.
With
these guys are all.
cups.
Yeah, and they're all fighting in their French uniforms as well, which is quite funny because they haven't had time to change their uniforms.
They're like, we changed allegiance. Ooh, building taken. But they haven't time. I mean, the French, I say what you will. I mean, the French uniforms, they have some pretty good uniforms.
Oh,
a cat fight.
Black. Yeah, just heard the shouts.
Oh, that's not going well.
Yeah, they're not going to win that at all. Yep. First blood to the French, then, really.
What is that, Light Dragoons?
Yeah, Light Dragoons against
Light Dragoons. That's not going to be an easy fight ever.
I think they must have been scouting and then just realized they weren't going to get back, so they just went in and tried to kill a few Frenchies before they died.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like France definitely is going to have their work cut out for them in Wavre, because...
Oh, they've got the banks lined with troops. They've actually managed to get in. Like, France is slow in rushing on Wavre. I'm surprised.
Over on the left flank here, France is getting chewed up by artillery.
Yeah, I mean, like we were saying, this hill is just a really nice position right now for the Prussian and British artillery.
Oh, we have some cav movement here on the left side from Uxbridge.
Oh, yeah.
And Uxbridge is shifting cav way behind the lines using these roads. I don't know if he's going to try to make a push here.
Yeah, I'm seeing these Dragoon Guards currently, and the Royal Horse Guards and Life Guards. Oh my gosh, all of the cavalry, the good cavalry that Britain has to offer, shifting to their right, French left. Yeah, that is looking pretty scary.
Now, I would be cautious with attacking with this LOC and France so well positioned in this town. I don't know, it seems a little risky.
I think, honestly, if I was Uxbridge, I'd be holding my cab back, like, by that tree line, and I'd be like, just be patient, because I feel like this is a battle, how it just go in the mood. I feel like this is for France to attack. Britain's dug in, they're in good positions, France has got to kick them out of them. Yeah. Like, Britain does not need to try and take Le Male, they could just leave that.
That's true.
They're dug in Wavre, nice and cozy, and the French, they've got to try and pick up now, because they made the mistakes.
Yeah, they need to take Wavre in order to actually make a push here. Uxbridge is shifting over 3 Carabiniers, it looks like, to the left side here. So he is... Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good idea, to be honest. I don't know. I would have maybe mixed these guys up, maybe put a British unit with them, because in my experience, these Carabiniers are okay, but they're big units.
Heavy.
They break pretty easily. Yeah, I think they break pretty easily as well.
Well, and in 9.0, they made heavy cav way slower. So you want lights to be with them. Of course, I think he's maybe going to shift over Hussars. Nassau doesn't have any.
Yeah. Well, he lost his only one. I think that was that little Hussar.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know if he can with his corps. I don't know if he can bring a lot of cav. Sometimes it's like, you're like, why didn't you bring more cav? You gotta remember that maybe he can't, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. So, certainly in cores. I think Uxbridge, though, talking about like heavy cav, he has just majorly brought heavy cav. Maybe that will be their undoing. You never know, because I would have said the Dragoon Guards are probably down as heavy, and Life Guards probably are as well.
Yeah, he's evacuating this building in Wavre.
Really?
Interesting.
He's giving it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's taking the King German's Legion out. You see that?
There is a bit of a gunfight now taking place. We've got some Dutch engaging with the French around Wavre.
Oh yeah, some light infantry here, getting some solid volleys.
Yeah, they look good. They do look good. The French light uniform as well looks amazing.
Oh, with the green the shoulder tassels or whatever they're called.
Oh, yes, and I love like the plume they have on the top as well. Yeah. Any unit with a good like feathery plume, that's always a good sign.
Yep,
I do like that.
Yeah, but, I think plumes are for intimidation. At least in the Greek days, I know they would have like those big horsehair headdress things on their helmets to make them more intimidating. I don't know if that's the same thing here.
I don't know. I wouldn't be intimidated. I mean, looking at the Dutch ones, they have like little white ones. I wouldn't be intimidated by those little white ones, but those French, like green and red ones, boy, I would be intimidated. I won't lie. Talking about uniforms, going back to the Nassaus, I've just been thinking about this. At Waterloo, the Nassaus are like defending Papoulet, which is like on the far left of you, if you're looking from the British perspective. When the Prussians arrive, the Prussians mistake the Nassaus for the French because they're still fighting in French uniform.
Right.
So they shoot on the Nassaus, inflicting more casualties on the Nassaus there than they actually had inflicted by the French. They never saw any combat really during the actual battle, and then the only people that really shot at them were the Prussians.
That is, I do remember hearing. I remember reading. It was a couple entries. I think the Nate Devourer posted it about a bunch of friendly fire that happened. Man, this battle's taking a little bit to actually heat up here.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of, I don't know. I was thinking, oh, the French are getting ready, but no, they've been scared off. I think by this this Prussian battery. These 12-pounders.
Looks like they're racing for this other bridge next to Wavre.
Yeah, Cav coming across right now. Yeah, some like chasseurs or something like that.
And light infantry is pushing up as well. It looks like they may be trying to get a foot. I know that in that actual Battle of Wavre, they actually found a place where there wasn't as much resistance to push across the river. I think it was the Prussians though that did it. I can't remember. No, it was the French. The French had to push across, and they were trying to find a place that wasn't so heavily defended. This may be that historical accuracy here.
maybe. That might be as far as it goes.
Oh,
but yeah, no. And also there's a firefight going on to the left of Wavre again. We've got more national militia engaged with the lights, it looks like again.
Oh yeah, and some regular French line infantry's pushing up to engage them.
Yeah.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
They took it. They took Wavre that easily.
Yeah, I guess. Do you think there was like a gentleman's agreement? It's like, guys, we were a bit slow in arriving. Let's make it interesting. Give us a bit of Wavre. Right. I feel like Britain, I don't know, maybe Britain thought it's not worth holding that side. Maybe they just thought, let's just wait for the French to come across the bridges.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's certainly good. It certainly makes it tougher. But holding that building also would have probably inflicted a lot of casualties on the French. That's
true. I mean, maybe they thought they would lose a very expensive unit very easily.
Yeah.
Not established all the way. I don't know. But Uxbridge actually is shifting all of his cav over. Look, he's not on the Prussian side.
I'm surprised those light infantry have not rushed across that bridge because Britain is desperately trying to form up by that bridge. He's got the 2nd Coldstream Foot Guards, a very good unit there, the Foot Guards, and the Scots Foot Guards as well. And if France could have rushed across, those units are going to like cut him off in a moment and stop like any chance of crossing there. But yeah, he's missed his chance really. Maybe he thought no point rushing across because there's cavalry way behind, but France is going to find a foothold somewhere.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate that 2 militia are holding back 4 French line infantry here on this river.
Yeah, no, they're doing very well.
Losses on the French army.
Gosh, yeah, the French are like, yeah, this unit's nearly broken. It nearly broke. Jeez.
Whoa. Those militia are a lot better than you would think.
I know. I think it's like the landwehr tactic. It's like you just have sheer number of guns. It just eventually works.
Yeah.
Like they actually have a lot of 149 men. They've got a decent amount of troops. Maybe not the greatest accuracy, but yeah, they are doing a lot of damage. Jeez.
Alright, so we definitely are having engagement along the entire river here, all the way from Wavre down to the right, it looks like now.
Oh yeah. We are. And then on the other side, I'm just having a quick look. Looks like France is pushing back across the river on the far side. Looks like he's going to try and make a push against the Prussians.
Oh yeah. Oh, that artillery though, look at it. Yeah. Just painful to watch.
Taking chunks out of the French, yeah, not good. What they left it? The Prussians left a little line infantry unit on its own just to defend, just to make sure no one can come charging up and get those guns. It's kind of smart.
He has a lot of reserves here in the back too.
Yeah, Prussia's in a good position. I mean, he's not really. I mean, in fairness, I don't know if I would have put the troops where he's like his front line here. He's got what, like 6 or 7 units here. I feel like I'd put them behind the hill, like where his other reserves are. Maybe just to keep them out of artillery. So like they're right prime in artillery. Oh, carrying the far right as well. Britain again losing another unit here. Light Dragoons being routed by looks like a Hussar or a Chasseur Cheval for the French.
Oh, that's a Hussar, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah, and they're going to try and rush on those Prussians.
I like this uniform they have.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice. It must be like a, I don't know what unit this is. I don't, typical French Hussars are in blue, so I don't know what that unit is. But yeah, no, it seems like Prussia's not interested. He's going to retreat his cav. Seems as well, all that British heavy cavs disappeared on that right-hand side as well. We saw all the like heavy dragoons and lifeguards on this side, and they've all disappeared.
And he's pushing, actually, he's pushing, let's see, Carabiniers and some Hussars all the way to the left side here. So maybe he's trying to go for a flank, get him behind the enemy.
Uxbridge is like, yeah, pushing really hard left. I think he's thinking, let's just try and get across there and see what we can do.
Prussia's advancing as well on the right side.
Oh, is he? Oh.
He pushed up to defend, partly defend this field. It's like.
And Britain's crossed it. Britain on the left by Wavre has actually crossed the river.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's crossed the river.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. He's attacked. Wow. He's getting very aggressive here.
This is very bold, I think, with the units he has available to him. He's got a lot of Dutch here. This could end badly.
Yeah, let's see. So France has no artillery. They have some cavs.
They have artillery way in the back. The general under attack? Oh, it must be like just a rogue shot or something. But there is artillery. There's a howitzer right in the back, actually. That's shelling them.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to be handy. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Oh, my gosh. Just ripping into those Nassaus.
Oh, did he get a good hit?
Yeah, right in the middle of the Nassau unit.
Oof. Howitzers are one of those cinematic-looking shots.
Oh, that's so good. It make like if you like watch from a distance, if you're like watching something like close up and then in the background you see like howitzers going off, it just very cinematic.
Oh, Prussia's breaking some of the French units here that are trying to advance on them.
I just zoomed in on a Belgian Jaeger unit and just watched it just get ripped to shreds by cannonballs. So satisfying. Oh, jeez. But yeah, how's Prussia? Yeah, Prussia's actually pushing up on you say. Oh yeah, France is also taking this little like town here, and he's like I mean, if France could push hard in that area, he could get in amongst those artillery really quickly.
Yeah, throw some. I'd say if he had some cav with the French army, that would be really good here.
Yeah, there was some Chasseurs Cheval that were scared off by the Prussians very early in the game, and they disappeared down towards this area. So if they could rush them up, if they're still alive, and try and get in amongst those guns, that'd be a huge win there.
Nassau is just making a huge. They're actually splitting the French in two.
Yeah,
you can almost see the spearhead.
Yeah, I know. But I also all the guards arrived. The guard literally just said that.
Oh my god.
Here they come. I was literally about to say though, is this 2 different corps? So is this the end of the world though?
Oh wow.
So I was thinking
all that old guard.
This potentially could be. I think this might be now 2 corps probably because of the guard. But yeah, they are arriving in force. This is where they're needed as well.
Yep, Napoleon's like, send in the guard.
Send in the guard.
I know they are at Waterloo, but send them in.
Yeah, send in the guard. The Belgians are causing too much damage to us.
Who would have thought it'd be the Belgians?
Exactly.
Prussia's trapping a couple of these units in this town on the right side.
Oh, yeah, he is. Well, this could be a murder pot. It really could be. This is going to be... Oh, yeah, the French are like, let's get the hell out of here. They're trying to retreat. But I mean, all he had to do to counter this was just to form up a big line of infantry, which he has available to him in Lamal, and he could just block this from happening, and then carried on his push in the town.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But Britain is also shifting more stuff across. I think either to protect the guns or to also further this little push against the that French right there.
Oh wow. But, this left side is Wavre. I bet you they're about to take this LOC back. They got those Grenadiers of Nassau pushing up to take Wavre.
Oh, okay. Yes, go on. I believe them. I believe.
Oh, they're gonna take this easy. That's just line infantry for France.
Yeah.
So long as they can support it, which looks like they have some King's German Legion and a lot of militia.
Oh, yeah, in they go. In go the Grenadiers. Oh, I believe in you, brave souls.
Oh, this one guy's clutching his got a shot in the gut.
Oh, bad way to go. Oh, jeez, they're shelling the building now as well. Just to make sure that, I don't know, that the French get kicked out. I don't know, maybe it's French shots already hitting them.
Dang, they are butchering these French.
We have taken the buildings.
Wow, that was fast.
The British just lost a King's German Legion, though, outside that building.
I saw that. That was a pretty dirty volley they gave them.
Yeah, a decent trade, I guess you could say. But yeah, the LOC's now been taken. That's going to be a pain. But I guess maybe send the guards to go and retake it.
Yep. France is also falling back against Prussia, it looks like, in the town. They have given that up. They lost another unit, taking heavy losses.
Now on the side, against Wavre, I would say now would be the time to push the cavalry forward. Like, they've got the French on the run, I'd say. But it seems like Uxbridge is not interested at all in pushing any cav just yet.
We got Uxbridge pushing the far right side of his cav. These Dragoons getting chased by some Hussars getting chased by some Dragoons. He's gonna get them out.
Yeah, and they look like I just thought, were they about to engage? But no, I think they've seen the Carabiniers come up and they thought, you know what, we're having none of that. Absolutely none of that. Yeah, but this is huge. I think this is a little bit too wide though. I honestly think they could have just pushed.
This is a lot of tree line for heavy cav to be operating in. They're in a small. I'd be concerned.
They're literally where there's a few there's some Jaegers and national militia by that little bridge on the far on the left of Wavre. I feel like they could have just pushed across that river there and then just run up the road. And there's a general right up that road as well. They could go for him if they'd. I don't know. There is cav ready in position that could just run straight across that road. But I don't know whether they'll do it. The LOC, by the way, has been shelled to pieces. The Nassau's better have got out of there. They haven't. Get out, you madmen.
Oh, 95 men left.
Yeah.
Oh, those poor guys.
55% damage. And the French are trying to counter, you can see from Wavre, they are trying to flank.
I would let my guys sit in there if they shelled it and destroyed it, because then it's your LOC permanently. So I would sacrifice that to get a permanent, 3 points?
Maybe.
Oh, no,
I don't know if I would sacrifice the Grenadiers, but I'd maybe sacrifice a little 38 King's German Legion.
No, that's true. That's true.
I get the Grenadiers out first, and mainly because I have a soft spot for them.
Yeah, that's true. The French are massing up on the UK's left side here. They have a lot of troops pushing up, and the UK don't have a lot.
It also seems like on the right, with Prussia, it seems, I'm just checking now, it seems like France is also shaping up maybe to have a cavalry fight. Prussia's also being forced to shift right as well. It looks like they're going to fight in the field to the left of Le Mans.
Oh, yeah.
So that is looking interesting. But you are right, yeah, the French are massing a lot right now around, like, down that road that I said that they maybe should go for that general by Wavre. That is a very concerning sight.
They also have a flank on Wavre on the, French left side of Wavre.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They have a really nice flank there, shooting across that unit onto the bridge.
But I think the bridge actually gives, like, there's a wall here, so I think it actually gives a little cover. Oh my gosh, not much. This poor militia unit is getting...
Yeah, that militia is...
shot.
Oh, guard. Oh, what is this? This is a guard unit or sappers going into the LSC to try and clear out the Nassaus.
Oh, some sappers, yeah.
Yeah, sappers sent in. That's a...
Who will win this fight? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean, it's a brave sapper to go into a burning building filled with angry grenadiers.
Beards give them courage, I've heard.
I do believe that as well. I believe that.
I'm actually concerned for those grenadiers.
I think they're going to get beaten out. I think they've been shelled hard. Yeah, there are more grenadiers going in. 84, losing slightly, it says. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not good. It looks like Britain might need to send something else. And he looks like he's also shaping up ready for sending something else, and he's retreating his militia. They have got a flank now. That Wellington coming to support Nassau, helping to clear off the French, and the French are seen back as well.
Oh wow!
By that bridge. So yeah.
Oh, that's a very crucial flank right there.
Yeah, they can really support that defense of Wavre on that side if they keep troops there. I can hear charging.
It's over by Wavre. Looks like quite a massive fight happening here. France is advancing.
Yeah.
On the far right side, looks like the UK are engaging a vastly superior numbers.
Yeah, this is not a fight they should be taking. It seems like France has got a lack of cav. I am really surprised. I mean, I imagine there might be guard cav somewhere, but yet to have seen it.
Yeah, it's true. There is not a lot of French cav.
Like, we've seen a couple of dragoons. I think most of the French cav is over by the Prussians. But there's a couple of dragoons and other stuff around, and that's it.
I wonder if Uxbridge is over there, and that's why all the cav's over there. If he's like trying to trick, where's Uxbridge? Oh, there's some cav going for the Prussian guns.
Oh, really, really? Oh.
Yeah, over by the town, there's a small Lancer unit going in for a 12-pounder. See it?
Yeah, I see him. Oh, yeah, they're gonna get it. That's
cheeky charge.
Yeah, and I did know earlier that that side doesn't have any stakes on. So this was the side if you were gonna do it, you had to hit them here. And yeah, they're going to get in, they're going to get that gun by the looks of it. Britain, unaware, Uxbridge has a hussar that could have saved them. Behind the gun.
That is unfortunate. France is closing in on Prussia in this town as well. Uh-oh, they lost
Building lost,
Wavre,
into the sappers. Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
This is looking pretty bad.
It is. I still think it's very much in the balance. I think it's. I think Britain holds a really good position. They can fall back. Prussia's barely engaged.
This UK hold in Wavre is falling apart, though. The units are wavering.
Yeah, they need to retreat across the river. They've fallen into the French trap. The guards are up. Chasseurs of the guard up. They're gunning stuff down.
They have artillery across the river on the left side, but I think they should fall back across the river. I don't think I would want to take this fight.
Yeah, it's a horse eye. It needs to get back across.
I always get nervous fighting my back to a river because if I have to retreat, you either choke point to get across the bridge or you're walking forever in the water. It's scary.
Yeah, Uxbridge looking like he is ready though to try and cause some havoc. Oh wow, he's actually being chased by a little like French light infantry as well. That's
really?
Kind of hilarious.
On the flank.
Yeah, with the carabineers and stuff. There's like a little light infantry just trying to chase him desperately. Like, quick, wait for us. We just want to shoot you.
He's going into the trees.
Yeah, I know, that's a bolt. I would honestly just bolt in for those cavalry. I honestly think that there's not enough cav there to stop the Allies, and that might make the French falter. It might help the British and Wavre, because they'll be worried about their rear. The French, pushing in into Wavre. Chasseurs of the guard charging in. Yeah, going in.
Oh, they break some of the guard in the LOC. Yeah. They broke one of them, but another one is taken over.
Yeah. I just watched as like a building collapse as infantry was retreating as well. That looks so nice.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, is this a howitzer that's doing that? Because this is a lot.
I think it's the howitzer. Yeah, it's shelling stuff hard.
Good grief.
Our men
I
are
think that
running.
the what's this unit breaking? Oh, it's Scots Guard. They sent the Scots Guard in to try and take the LSC back, and then the French countercharged Scots Guard as well. That's rough.
Oh, but they broke the Imperial Guard.
They broke. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
They broke in 2 of them. I don't know if that's a good exchange.
Yeah.
Uxbridge is looking like he's fixing for a fight on this flank here. Let's see what France has.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's not got enough. He's honestly not. He's got like 2 units of like 1 Dragoon, 1 like Hussar or something like that, I think.
So it looks like France has 2 Dragoons and a Chasseur Cheval in their general, which is the super crucial part. And they're charging in.
Our
France
men
is pushed
are
across
running.
by the river as well. He's got some lances across just around British, and he's kind of actually split Britain and Prussia in 2.
Oh no, Uxbridge is going to lose his Carabiniers.
He's not, is he? No,
yes,
what's he done?
He's losing them against Dragoons and Chasseur Cheval.
I mean, I did say I don't rate these Carabiniers. That's why I said
Nah, you were saying, yeah.
They've intermingled them with British cav, I think. I think that would have been the strength. Have some like true blood British cav and then some like Dutch support.
And this general is just keeping the French cav in the fight, so I don't.
Yeah.
Uxbridge is gonna have to chop it up to a
very
loss.
smart. I mean, I honestly thought they might have enough, but they didn't. There is now like a little Hussar unit coming across. I mean, I feel like they have enough cav here. Like, if they'd actually done this all at the same time, like Uxbridge had charged in, I don't think the French had enough cav to contain all the cav units that Uxbridge has here. So he could have got like snuck in and got that general. Yeah, and snuck in with like a Hussar unit and got the gen. That might have helped.
So what happened was the Carabinier charged directly against the Chasseur Cheval, Dragoon got a flank, and then the other Carabinier in the forest charged in and kind of didn't get a good charge. And that's their downfall.
Yeah. This is a big Hussar unit here, actually. 86.
Oh, they came back, though, right at the edge of the map.
Lucky them. They need them back. I just retreat them now and get them back across the river because of that failed attack. I'd say they've got to fully retreat now back across the river. Britain is doing just that.
Oh, yeah, they are full. Wow, France has let them retreat, too.
I know. I was surprised. I honestly think I'm going to keep this up. I mean, certainly on the right of, like, Wavre, they couldn't, like, push across because Wellington has really sent up a lot of troops here to support.
Yeah, he's got a good position for sure.
Yeah, he's got a really good position, so he's just firing that flank. But yeah, they've retreated all the way across. Prussia's barely moved. You know what? Every time I come back across here, Prussia's barely moved. But there is like another cavalry push here by Prussia. He's going to sneak in and try and get that other gun. By France, he's going to try and get that other gun.
He's going to get it. He's totally going to get it. That's unfortunate.
They had a really good position, and they could get the gen after as well.
Oh,
could get Perch.
Where's the Uxbridge Hussar? Did it move?
I don't know. Did he must have moved?
It's in the center now, over by his artillery.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is not good. Prussia could lose guns and general.
Prussia has all their cav on the right side. They could have had someone in the center to defend.
Oh, no, they had it all on the right because France got all theirs on their left.
No, that's unfortunate.
They're all fixing for a fight. They're ready for a fight on that left-hand side. But yeah. No, they definitely needed like one little cav unit here just to ensure that the artillery is saved. Oh, he's lucky. The French cav broke. Wow. How lucky is that general?
Which general? Is that Perch?
That's Perch, yeah.
Perch.
He's lucky.
Lucky guy.
Yeah, they still got some Highlanders and stuff defending this area. I don't know why they didn't just like put like an infantry unit nearby it just to kind of like could have formed square and just protected the crew.
I think these, for the UK by Wavre, I think these Coldstream Guard are saving them from getting flanked here on this one far bridge. Because France is falling back now. But still, as the status shows, I would say the coalition's still...
Oh, General dead. General's been killed.
Oh, no, not Wellington.
Who was that? Wellington's just been just sniped.
Yeah.
By artillery. Jeez. No. I was about to say, it's very even, I'd say. I think both sides have exchanged, like, decent losses. I just watched the unit just get blown to pieces right now. The 28th just got blown to pieces.
Yep, I saw that. So that's a game changer, because the UK morale...
Yeah. And Wellington's army is pretty much fresh. There's like a fresh army with like little morale.
That hurts. That always hurts.
Yeah.
The artillery actually all along this river is blasting the UK to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be. They must have like guard artillery or something really good artillery because I don't know where it is. All I can see is the howitzer. I haven't seen any other like just regular French artillery. It must be hidden.
It's right. I just saw fire. So down this road from Wavre, it's on the right hand side of the road.
Oh, right, yeah, it's just basically...
So it's on a beautiful hill. It's a beautiful slope.
Yeah.
So as it stands, though, with the coalition, they are not going to win if they stay in their positions. They have to take Wavre, or Prussia has to take something.
Yeah, if he's going for LOCs, yeah. I think Prussia has the best chance of taking Lamal. I think they have the French where they want them.
Yep.
Also, by the way, just to keep an eye on stuff, the French Lance unit has returned. It's right in the back of the lines as well with the Allies. Just keep an eye on that. There's like a little rogue Lance unit now just chilling around. But yeah, I think any chance of retaking Wavre is not going to happen. They've got to take... I think the Allies need to just hold the river. They have a good position. Neither side... It's like trench warfare here. This river acts as like just no man's land. Neither side can cross. I think where they are in Lamal, I think that's where they need to shift stuff across there, support the Prussians, who are actually pushing hard now. And they need to take that building.
Oh, yeah. Prussia could do this. So long as they don't close into melee, they can do this. And they have some Cavs and Dragoons pushing up behind the line. I'm not sure if they're going to try to do a Cav charge.
I'm a bit concerned about the French Cav, how close it is to the Prussian infantry right now. I mean, the Prussian Cav is supposedly... They can't form square, yeah. Yeah, and the Prussian Cav's a little bit too far away for my liking. But it seems like France is knocking in.
Now, Prussia is going in for a big charge here. And they do outnumber by 1.
France has got cavalry behind of Prussia. Oh, it's the Guard cavalry?
Oh, yeah. No, that's just a Lancer, but it's a really good Lancer.
Good cavalry, whatever it is.
It is a really good. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's a really good Lancer. It's a Chevrolet or something or other. I can't remember, but yeah.
Oh, they're going to lose it.
But 3 units are going to lose there, I think. I think they might take the 3rd Prussian, maybe. No.
They're going to get them out of there.
Yeah, no, that unit's got really good morale. I see that off this unit getting used a lot recently.
I hate that unit when I go up against it. Yeah. It's awful.
Yeah, it's a really good unit. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like part of the Guard Corps, but I'd say it's almost like a Guard Lancer unit. It's so good.
These poor Cameron like Highlanders getting focused by the artillery across the river by Prussia.
Yeah. Our men are running, sir.
Jeez.
So the thing is, France has artillery support. Prussia doesn't at this point in time.
Britain tried to push across the river again by Wavre and just got routed.
Oh, whoa.
The National Militia just got routed.
That's an interesting strategy.
I don't know why he even tried that.
I'm getting a little more nervous for the UK. They don't seem to have a good...
Getting a little bit rash with their decisions. They were in a really good position, and honestly, they, like I said, all the way like back at the start, I felt like this was France's to try and take the game by the scruff of the neck and try and attack Britain. But no, they're just like Britain's just come across and like made this easier for France.
So in the center, literally dead center, France is advancing where we said that they should have advanced in the very, very beginning.
Oh yeah, that's a big column of infantry as well. Jeez.
And there's 1 horse artillery facing them.
Yeah, not good. I'm hearing charging somewhere though.
Prussia is going in.
Prussia went in with infantry, and we've got Prussian Cav.
Pioneers.
But the Pioneers went in. Brave lads.
And some Cav to back them up, some Dragoons charging in. Actually, they're breaking the French army. Look at this.
Yeah, the Cav does not want to charge into the back of those Pioneers. They're doing good work.
Those Pioneers deserve a medal.
Routed. Yeah, they've routed some French. Oh, French, that nasty Cav's coming back though.
Oh, France in full retreat across the river now.
Yeah.
Well done.
I don't know. I think yeah.
Oh, those Lancers came back, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they returned. And they might though. Yeah, those darn Lancers. No one likes them. They are gonna lose though to the Dragoons. They're getting scared off.
Yeah.
They routed. Oh, you know what? Now is the time. Now is the time for Prussia to just push the line forward.
Yep. At the same time, France is attacking, and Wellington's having to readjust his line, and also he's getting hit on 2 fronts now. France is advancing directly where he was holding, and a flanking attack. This is bad.
Yeah. Wellington needs to retreat. I feel like Wellington's like stretched. He's trying to support the Prussians, and he's also trying to just help Prince of Orange.
Uxbridge is popping out here on this far side.
Oh, yeah, he is. Another Cav engagement. We've got the Hussars there, beating the French. And then what's this one going to be like? There's another Hussar unit. They are not going to win that fight. They just try to retreat into the forest. Yeah, not good. Not good.
Unfortunate. Nassau is in danger here on this left flank.
Yeah, he really is. Prince of Orange is not looking good right now. It looks like they might actually get those Hussars out of there, though.
And Wellington is in big trouble. Okay, so Wellington and Nassau are in huge trouble. They both are getting attacked by vastly larger numerical forces.
Yeah, Nassau almost looks like he's like, there's a crescent formation right now with the French is gunning down Nassau's left.
Yeah, and Wellington's getting attacked heavily on the right side. He has nothing on his left side.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Poor Wellington.
I mean, in fairness, they're doing some decent damage to some of these French across, but will it be enough? And also, there's like the French are crossing right in the middle, like you said, right in the middle, and there's just like nothing there. Like he's having to shift back across his like Camerons, his Wellington. So he's like, this is damaging Prussia's push.
Yep,
it's not good.
And France, they were briefly there for a second, but they're all along this road, so you can see even more pushing up. There's a lot of troops pushing up. There's the 3 there, and there's more troops left.
I can see Guard pushing up down the middle now. The Guard is coming down the middle towards the Cameron Highlanders.
France is about to just make a huge push between Prussia and Wellington.
Yeah, I can sense it. It's going to be devastating.
And, I feel bad for them. I really do.
I don't really. Like this is to be honest, like this big push right now by like the French through the middle is giving me straight up like de Erlon vibes from Waterloo. Like you see the scene where like de Erlon pushes up his massive corps.
Oh, this is the Imperial Guard pushing up too.
Yeah.
Look at these grenadiers.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh, I love the French Guard grenadiers. Oh man, with the bearskin hats.
Oh, yeah, they actually did bring the old Guard. Jeez.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
Oh yeah, they brought. Oh god. Yeah, they're in real trouble. Oh my gosh, how many Guardians are like old Guardians are? There's like 4. I've counted.
This is where Mr. Napoleon literally is like send in the Guard, and there's some Cameron Highland and some 32nd, the Red Feathers facing.
Yeah.
The entire old Guard.
You can see Carabiniers shifting forward as well. Looks like we're going to see British Cav and Prussian Cav try to send them packing, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Oh, that's artillery though from Wellington. The 6-pounders punching some holes in this French attack.
It is trying to slow them down as quickly as possible.
Prussia's falling back as well.
Now is the time for Uxbridge to send his cavalry to the centre.
Now, Scots Greys.
No. The King, talking about that, the Dragoon Guards are shifting that way. They need to. They need to send more. I think they need to send the Life Guards the rest. Like, they don't need, they keep, Uxbridge is keeping all his cavalry on his left-hand side. I feel like he just wants to try and get through this forest and flank. He just needs to just accept it's not going to work. He's tried twice now, it's failed.
It's true. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of French cav left, but still, I mean, is it worth it? There's French supporting this, French infantry supporting this French cav. You're not going to win with a general, too. I mean,
also, I feel like, I don't want to, I mean, I'm going to say it, I feel like the battle's going to be won or lost in this center right now. It is kind of like, this push by France, if they push back the Guard now, the Allies, that's them finished, I'd say.
Oh, even more Guard pushing across the river.
Oh, here we go, Prussia charging the Guard, but no, they come square. Okay.
Oh,
but yeah, even more Guard coming across. This is like middle Guard now.
How much Guard do they bring?
They must
that's the title of this video. How many Guard units did they bring?
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I have to
we've got Pioneers charging the old Guard, brave men.
Oh, wow. Oh, the guys with the greatest uniforms. The Battle of the Uniforms is what this is.
It is.
Our men are running.
Both good-looking uniforms.
Oh, they broke.
And Prussia's been forced back, obviously, because of all this. And that's a shame, because they could have definitely taken the mile, I felt like. It was within their grasp. And then the Guard just went, nope. And this is probably why we have no Guard cavalry, because they put all their money into it, like,
I was about to say, it's like, yeah, they probably sacrificed cav for tons of infantry, which is paying off.
Moment, yeah.
They have way... I think, I mean, going up against Uxbridge is suicide with cav. But infantry is the way to go. Oh, I'm going to change my sound.
Especially when you're getting like William of Orange. I feel like William of Orange, like Nassau, is like just not the greatest of infantry. He's got some good infantry like the Coldstream Guard, but he's not got other good stuff. And France has pushed across, by the way. He's pushed across from that left.
Uxbridge is pushing on the left side. He may try to catch some units out.
The Life Guards are coming up now. Oh, they committed. I don't think they're going to make it across. They're going to get gunned down in this river.
Oh, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. There's
suicide. Flee. Flee.
Oh, they're running.
Yeah, thank God. They need to get out of there. But yeah, I honestly, like, William of Orange, he just needs to try and shift all of his left. He needs to try and retreat to the back towards
center. There's a
Wavre.
big charge. Carabineers charging in against the old guard.
Oh yep. And they're gonna form square. Oh yeah. Not.
Can they all form square? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, this is what the problem is, and that's why I think
Prussia's in full retreat.
Yeah, Prussia's got to retreat back to that tree line. I think he's got to retreat all the way back to that tree line, and then just hope that the
Nassau?
they can maybe shift lift.
Nassau
the Cav harassing the Prussians. Sorry.
Yeah.
Running straight into the front of them.
Our men are
He did
running,
break,
sir.
unfortunately, but that just came out of nowhere. That had the potential to rout all of those Prussians.
Yeah, the Landwehr could have easily broken.
Yeah. I don't know why Wellington hasn't also retreated. He needs to retreat. He needs to get back to where his guns are.
Nassau's pushing up to reinforce him, though.
Which is good, but he needs to get the rest of his army across, back across,
Take
he's
the
got
high.
troops to the left. Well, no, he's got troops to the left of. Yeah. He's got troops to the left of Wavre, which need to get back. Otherwise, they will get cut off.
Oh yeah. Or this left side is a.
Cav in the back.
What? There's the artillery getting charged by hussars.
Yeah.
That painful artillery that probably just wrecked the UK's day is just dead.
Yeah.
There's more of the artillery that you were, that's guard artillery. That has to be.
Yeah, that was huge.
Do you see this guard artillery next to Wavre? This has to be guard artillery, I think. The uniforms are nice enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, these must be. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, Cav fighting center. Uxbridge. Wellington is engaging cavalry, trying to defend his guns. Prussia sending in dragoons.
Yeah.
You can feel the desperation.
Yeah,
I feel
it's definitely being desperate right now for the Allies. They are like, oh god, we just got to stop them, slow them down. Dragoons carrying on. They're going to try and go in behind, cause some havoc.
Our men are running, sir.
What are they going for? I mean, they're going to just try and go for the guns at the back, or no, the guard. I guess you gotta try, but they gotta form square.
Yeah.
They've got to try and use the cav and catch the guard when they were engaging infantry in line combat. So they've got a tough choice to make.
Yep.
Do they form square, or do they just stay in line and deal with the infantry?
Russia's work's cut out for them. They're gonna have to engage this old guard that's just literally has not stopped marching forward.
Yep. Oh, that Prussian dragoons carried on. It actually managed to get to the French line.
He got killed at the very end. Yeah.
But yeah, Prussia's gonna get cut off by the guard. If the guard keeps pushing, which it should, it can cut off Prussia and just make this very easy to kill them.
Okay, I will say this: Nassau has held it a lot longer than I thought they would on this far side.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. They've held a long time. I don't know if that's just credit to him, or that's more
I'd say
a
probably
failure of
both.
the French.
I mean, they have some Coldstream guards holding here, artillery holding as well.
Yeah, they've done a good job, and they are actually managing to rout everything around that LOC as well. They've managed to
Wavre, they're breaking the French over there,
and they're actually going to manage to get they're
counterattacking the old guard too. Look at this.
Are they actually? Oh my gosh, they are. They're actually flanking them.
Nassau is advancing, and if Prussia can pincer them, maybe, just maybe, they could break the old guard that is pushed out. Because Wellington's holding.
Yeah, he is now. He's managed to push back whatever corps that is that pushed across, because the guards pushed on beyond them. I think the cavalry scared the infantry back across the river. Oh, they just collapsed the building on a load of French infantry there. That's a big oof.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, I think Wellington's got a hold. But I honestly would. I don't know. I don't know whether I'd still fall back just below the guns, maybe.
I will say that Wellington has done a better job than I would do if I was them. I would have collapsed already.
Yeah, I would be having a panic attack right now if I saw this guard coming across.
Oh, UK's charging, or Nassau was trying to go in for some bayonet charges, and Cav charging in as well from Uxbridge. Lifeguards going in.
Oh, yes, there they go. Finally, the lifeguards going in. But against this guard here, they charged the guard.
Oh, no. Oh, they're going for more. They're going, and these guys cannot form square.
Yes, this will be some kills. Justice for the lifeguards.
Finally.
Routed them. Can they push across the river, maybe? I don't know.
Could you imagine being a lifeguard and sitting almost the entire battle, and finally you're told you can charge in?
Yeah, you'd be so eager. Don't blame the British cavalry for being so bravado and just carrying on and just wait. They were Wellington hated his cavalry because it always overcharged, like it did at Waterloo.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, well, it was a mix of that, and also at Waterloo they couldn't hear the recall. because of the guns.
That's true.
But he's actually got into the back of guards. He got into the back of some guard units, and he's routed them with the lifeguards.
Oh,
really
wow.
Well done.
All right, so this fight actually is going better than the center, which Nassau just mass
Yeah,
broke.
and he charged another one with his horse guards, which just
Holy
broke that guard unit. But he broke that guard unit as it was forming square. That's kind of impressive.
Well, I mean, with
yeah,
heavy cav, I think you can act. I've seen it happen where I form square, but if my units are wavering enough and other units are running with them, you can actually still break them even if they form square. Because I've had my units get toasted by some cuirassiers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now we've got, like, militia just forming up, and they're going to gun this poor guard unit down in square.
Uxbridge is charging by Wavre. Trying to go across the river with this poor little French unit going across the river.
Yeah.
These guys are dead.
Dragoon guards, poor guys.
Oh, no.
Like, this is like an almost untouched Dragoon guard, and they thought, you know what we need to do? Charge this tiny little French unit. This is going to change the game. That's brutal. But the guards actually got in behind. They got to Wellington's artillery.
Nassau tried to make a stand to defend his flank.
Yeah, it did not work.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be a loss for the coalition. I think France is way separated Prussia from the UK and surrounding Wellington.
Yeah. I think that was the last hurrah, was that charge by the cavalry. Wellington now definitely needs to retreat. He needs to retreat on Wavre. He needs to retreat on Wavre.
Now, yeah, I was going to say, Nassau has actually broken half of this French attack with that cav charge. Yeah. So he's going to try to hold the bridge, maybe? I don't know.
I think if I was Nassau now, just try and beat the person ahead of you. Don't worry about the greater scheme of the battlefield.
They even have the 6-pounder pushing up to keep firing. Impressive.
Keep it going, boys.
Oh man, Wellington.
Wellington, he needs to run. He needs to run, man. He needs to get back to Wavre.
He can just hear them all mad because Wellington was killed, and they're just like typical British people, stubborn, refusing to retreat.
Yeah, literally, that is stubborn. If Wellington had died, I think we would have fought harder, to be honest.
Well, actually, in history, you see anytime like a general was wounded by the British at all, the men fought way harder. And they would do some crazy things.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, Corunna kind of comes to mind with, like, Sir John Moore got killed.
Yeah.
Like, they fought on really hard, really well there. And obviously, Moore got made a national hero, even though, like, before that, his entire campaign had been a catastrophe.
Look at this last stand of Wellington.
Yeah, I was watching the Black Watch. They're having a tough time there.
Yeah.
Getting surrounded. I would not want to... I mean, in fairness, I'd maybe send the Black Watch against the Guard in melee. I feel like they have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Old Guard are going to win this. There's way more of them. They're fresh. Yeah. But the UK could punch them in the gut still.
Maybe. I mean, just try and do as much damage as possible now, I'd say. But,
we have some Cav Uxbridge on the left going in against the French as they push across, doing a back charge as well with the Royal Horse.
The horse cards, yeah.
Oh, and the Carabiniers
front. Oh my gosh, what a sandwich.
Oh, they are breaking the French. They're totally breaking the French.
That's a chain row. Wow.
What?
And then the lifeguards there as well. Oh my god.
They're breaking them. Yeah, with 3 cav units. You have the cheeses.
Yeah,
the blues, and wow.
3 really good cav units just routing like that entire army. Jeez.
Could you imagine being the French and just watching your army melt under UK cav?
You'd be horrified. There's poor units that are still on the other side of the river now, also like they're wavering. They're just seeing the shit.
Well, I mean, Uxbridge charges Carabiniers across, and they're wavering.
Yeah.
They're using that like mass route debuff of morale to actually cause a lot of troops to break. Oh, Wellington's gone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Wow, Wellington just disappeared.
Oh wow, yeah. In the time that we were there, Wellington has just disappeared. What the heck happened?
Oh, Prussia's holding way back here. Look at this.
Yeah, Prussia. You know what? He's doing okay. I mean, this is just the regular army, like French army here. They could maybe beat it. They still also have all their cav intact, which they managed to somehow do.
There's 6 minutes left in this replay too, so this is going to be a French LOC victory unless. Nassau can take Wavre. Well, no. Even if you take Wavre, it's not enough.
Nassau could take... Is it not?
Because they have the other one. They're both 2-pointers. Yeah. So I guess it would matter who takes the other LOCs.
Yeah, I think France is still in Wavre at the moment, but yeah, he's got light infantry in there. But I think they could take it. I think in 6 minutes they could.
Yeah, unless the Guard marches into Wavre, which would be... It would be the finishing move. Oh, Prussia's going in.
Cav charge.
Oh.
Finally committing it.
Now he's not.
Nope. Yeah, there's a guard unit there waiting. They have some like middle guard checked it while the old was mopping up.
Are these Voltigeurs? Is this guard Voltigeurs?
Yeah, I think they're guard Voltigeurs and Trilliers.
Look at these drummers for the Voltigeurs, man. The amount of
I know they look too good. All their units just got beautiful.
I will say, if I did reenacting, I would be tempted to, get a French uniform. If I
I'd say like a guard like uniform in a reenactor. I think that'd be beautiful. Maybe but I don't think I'll be a drummer boy, even if they have really good uniforms.
No.
I don't want to be a guy that just like goes to war with a drum. It's such a strange thing.
That's madness.
But, yeah. Oh, Russians going in against the French cav in the back.
Oh yes, finally they're getting some action here.
Finally getting the Prussian cav.
Those Lancers are going to get a good charge in there first.
Yeah. Oh, and the Hussars that came in after also looking not great on that morale. They needed those Dragoon Guards over there. They need them. Send them in. They're not far away.
Oh wow, they broke both of them. Wow.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that
infantry support. Yeah.
the Hussars charged into the back of the Lancers, so they didn't really get a great charge. They did all they did is just charge the back of the Prussian Lancers. So I don't know if that really was. They should have tried to hit the flank of the French maybe. Oh, but yeah, and oh my gosh, there's a huge long line of chasseurs, by the way, just stood by one of the guns at the back for the French. That's kind of strange. I thought, what a huge unit, but they just stretched it out as long as possible.
They're ready for the victory of the battle for Napoleon to come and give a rousing speech.
He is, exactly. They're going to do a rousing speech. But yeah, that unit there is so close to Wild Raid's LSC, and they've got it locked down with the multiple units there.
Russia's winning this gunfight.
Is he actually? Oh my gosh. Also, there's another threat of British and Prussian cav in behind. I think there's no way the French could win this gunfight. Though the French are going to throw forward their cav by the looks of it, maybe?
Yep. These poor skirmishers and non-squarables. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good. There goes one. And they are going to try and hit the line infantry. The line infantry's going to get a bit of a volley off. Oh no, I don't know. Morale is really taking a hit there now.
Oh, they're wavering already. Where's their squares?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, they know they can't square now.
Yeah, they know they can't square now. They just throw them in.
Stinking Lancers again, man. Those same...
and... No, it's a different one. It's a different one. This one's got more pink to it. The other one had red collars.
Oh my!
But the French are throwing in their infantry and routing.
Oh, left side there's a bayonet charge. Looks like the old guard's going in.
Yep. Yeah, we got the middle guard of the Trilliers going in.
Against Landwehr. That's gonna go terribly for the Prussians.
Yeah, and the next one's already looking not so hot.
Oh, Prussia's going in for a cav charge though, and these Dragoon Guards should go in while they're close in melee. They can't form squares that way.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the Dragoon Guards should be going in. It's true. They've Uxbridge definitely throwing these guys in. Oh my god, the Prussian right is gone.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
Yeah, no, they've got a French unit ready to repel the Dragoon Guards. It's a shame.
That is a
shame. While they engage them. France has done a good job. The guard player just really well. Did really well. He's clearly, because we didn't know where the guard was for most of the battle, I feel like they were just shifting their army around, waiting, being patient, looking for the weak spot.
Oh, they found it.
And then they've just exploited it.
Yes.
Yeah, they exploited it.
Beautifully. They punched all the way back here. I mean...
Yeah, they've got Grenadiers. This is the old guard Grenadiers now going in, and they're cleaning up the Prussians. Yeah, they just did the final blow.
Oh yeah,
they just the guard is cleaned up Wellington, bits of Nassau, the remains of the Prussians. They did a really good job. Yeah, hats off to them really. All that remains now is funnily enough, Nassau and a bit of cavalry from Uxbridge.
Which Nassau played very well too, I'd say. I was very impressed with Nassau's playing.
He's definitely the MVP for for the Allies. Did a really good job. Shelling is. I say that as he shells Uxbridge's cavalry with his own artillery.
Yeah, he was the highest point too. He was a 10-point, or yeah, the 10-pointer. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Wait, with his artillery? Oh
no, yeah, Nassau just gunned down a 6-pounder with some of the Royal Horse Guards. It's you know what? Screw it. The battle's over. Friendly fire time.
Yeah, they got 40 seconds left.
Yeah, that's going to be a victory for the French through LSE, and I think also just like it's basically a victory.
Domination of the battlefield, yeah.
Yeah, like domination of the battlefield. They were going to give them 5 more minutes. They'd mop these guys
Our
up.
men are running, sir.
But the Dragoon Guards have gone in against the Guard, who form square, and that will be them going, I imagine.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have any intention of pulling them out of combat. And the Guard is actually forming a firing squad ready to shoot them in the back.
Oh man, I love the cav charge by Uxbridge. Even with this battle being over, that was probably very satisfying.
That was probably one of the most satisfying bits of this battle. Was right at the end was that charge by
right around this area, yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal. Like I just routed like.
Is he gonna go for a desperate charge with these Royal Horse Guard? I would.
I would. Why not?
Even if it's a square. Oh.
Not gonna get any time. It's a draw, apparently. But yes, a French victory, I'd say, through LSE and also domination of the battlefield.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that was really good, to be fair. But yeah, yeah, I think they all did really well, to be fair. I mean, yeah, you can see Lotus, who was playing as the Allies, getting the most kills. I presume he was the one that sent this one in.
Yep.
Yeah, did a really good job, to be fair. Yeah, I certainly feel like Ares playing as Wellington would have done a lot better if Wellington hadn't been sniped.
Yeah, I mean, he was surrounded and he held on. I think he could have held on way longer if he'd had his gen. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, and Alexander, who's playing as the Guard, he did a really good job.
1461.
Yeah, and he didn't join the battle until very late.
Yeah, I did see he definitely was run down a lot of UK troops to make sure they didn't come back. You get some good kills. But he definitely routed a lot of troops.
Yeah. Oh my god, Scots Foot Guard getting 101. It's not bad. Grenadiers are Nassau's second best kills, 89. That's what we like to see.
Let's go. And then the Coldstream Guard coming in third.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, those Guard units do well.
Which is why, guys, they're always worthwhile to bring. They usually will always do well.
Yes, they will.
I mean, look at the Foot Guards. They lost 120 men.
Yeah.
I mean, they took some heavy losses.
Yeah, the Guards do. I mean, they do take
29 men left out of that whole regiment to tell the tale.
They probably won't. They'll probably get run down by French Guardsmen into the night.
And to think at the same time Waterloo was being won, they didn't need to shed all this blood. But you know,
exactly. But yeah, that was a really fun battle. Thank you very much, Kingston, for sending it to me and for doing it. We'll certainly have to do some more co-commentaries in the future.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah. Definitely go and check out Kingston's channel if you haven't already. He does a lot of NTW3 and some 1212, and I believe you're trying to get into Rise of Mordor.
Yeah, I checked it out. So yeah, it looks fun.
So definitely go and check out his channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
All right, and thank you all for joining me and Pope. Like I said, he does a lot more 1212 and he does a bit of everything, I'd say. So
yeah, I do a bit of everything. To be honest.
Jack of all total war trades.
Yeah.
All right, well. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you all in another video.